Hey, future credit champions. Ready to discover some game-changing tips to boost your score and unlock financial freedom? We're going to be diving into the mysterious world of credit scores. But before we start, let me ask you this. What if I told you that your credit score could jump by 100 points in just a few months? Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick around, because I'm about to reveal 5 little-known credit score hacks that could dramatically boost your score faster than you ever thought possible. These are the secrets that banks and credit card companies don't want you to know about. You see, your credit score isn't just a random number. It's a carefully calculated figure that can make or break your financial future. A good credit score can save you thousands of dollars on loans, help you land your dream job, or even get you that apartment you've been eyeing. But here's the kicker. Most people are playing by outdated rules when it comes to improving their credit scores. They're following advice that might have worked a decade ago, but in today's fast-paced financial world, it's just not cutting it anymore. That's where these 5 secret hacks come in. They're not magic tricks or get-rich-quick schemes. They're clever, perfectly legal strategies that take advantage of little-known quirks in the credit scoring system. And the best part? You can start using them today. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets to a sky-high credit score? Let's dive in. Our first hack is something I like to call credit piggybacking. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth does piggybacking have to do with credit scores? Well, let me explain. Credit piggybacking is the practice of becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card account. When you do this, their credit history for that card gets reported on your credit report too. It's like hitching a ride on someone else's good credit. Here's how it works. Find someone with excellent credit who's willing to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. This could be a parent, spouse, or trusted friend. They add you to their account, but they don't actually have to give you a card or let you use the account. The account's history then appears on your credit report, potentially boosting your score. Now, here's the clever part. You're benefiting from their good credit habits without any risk to them. You can't rack up charges or damage their credit because you don't actually have access to the account. But be warned, this technique can backfire if the primary account holder doesn't maintain good credit habits, so choose your credit partner wisely. Our second hack is a little-known technique called the goodwill letter. This strategy can be incredibly powerful, especially if you have a history of late payments dragging down your score. Here's the deal. Late payments can stay on your credit report for up to 7 years, constantly pulling down your score. But what if I told you there was a way to potentially get those late payments removed? Enter the goodwill letter. It's exactly what it sounds like, a letter asking for goodwill from your creditor. Here's how to do it. Write a polite, honest letter to your creditor explaining why you were late with your payment. Maybe you lost your job, had a medical emergency, or simply forgot due to a hectic schedule. Acknowledge that the late payment was your responsibility and explain how you've taken steps to ensure it won't happen again. If you've been a good customer otherwise, remind them of your loyalty and good payment history. Then simply ask if they would consider removing the late payment from your credit report as a gesture of goodwill. Now, here's the secret sauce. Personalize your letter. Creditors get form letters all the time, but a heartfelt personal appeal can sometimes move them to action. Does this always work? No, but remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if it does work, you could see a significant boost to your credit score. Our third hack is all about leveraging your credit limits to improve your credit utilization ratio. Now, I know credit utilization ratio sounds like a term that would put anyone to sleep, but trust me, this is where the magic happens. Your credit utilization ratio is the amount of credit you're using compared to your total available credit. It accounts for a whopping 30% of your FICO score. The lower this ratio, the better your score. Here's the hack. Instead of focusing solely on paying down your balances, you can also improve this ratio by increasing your credit limits. Here's how. Call your credit card companies and ask for a credit limit increase. Many will do this without a hard pull on your credit if you've been a good customer. If they agree to raise your limit, your utilization ratio immediately improves, even if you haven't paid down any debt. Repeat this process with all your cards every 6 to 12 months. Here's a quick example. Let's say you have $5,000 in credit card debt across 2 cards, each with a $5,000 limit. Your utilization ratio is 50%. If you get both limits increased to $7,500, your ratio drops to 33% without paying off a single dollar. But here's the caveat. This only works if you resist the temptation to spend more just because you have a higher limit. Discipline is key. Our fourth hack is a little-known service called rapid rescoring. This is like pressing the fast-forward button on your credit score improvements. Normally, when you pay down debt or correct errors on your credit report, it can take 30 to 45 days for your credit score to reflect these changes. But with rapid rescoring, you can see results in as little as 2 to 5 days. Here's how it works. You make a positive change to your credit, like paying down a credit card balance. Instead of waiting for this to be reported in the normal cycle, you ask your lender to request a rapid rescore. The credit bureaus then update your credit report and recalculate your score within a few days. This can be incredibly powerful if you're on the verge of applying for a major loan, like a mortgage. A quick boost to your score could mean the difference between approval and denial, or could help you secure a better interest rate. But here's the catch. You can't request a rapid rescore yourself. It has to be done through a lender, and it usually comes with a fee. However, if it saves you thousands on a loan, it's well worth the cost. Our final hack is perfect for those who are just starting to build credit or are rebuilding after a financial setback. It's called the self-lender strategy. The idea is simple. You lend money to yourself and repay it to build a positive payment history. Here's how it works. You open a special savings account with a company that offers credit builder loans. The company reports this account to the credit bureaus as a loan. You make monthly payments into this savings account. At the end of the term, you get all your money back, plus any interest earned. The beauty of this strategy is that it's virtually risk-free. You're not actually borrowing money, so there's no debt. But the credit bureaus see it as a loan with a perfect payment history. This can be especially powerful because it helps with the credit mix portion of your score. Having different types of credit, like credit cards and installment loans, can boost your score. But here's the insider tip. Make sure you choose a company that reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. Some only report to 1 or 2, which limits the impact on your overall credit profile. And there you have it, folks. 5 secret credit score hacks that could potentially skyrocket your score in record time. Remember, improving your credit score isn't just about following rules. It's about understanding the system and using it to your advantage. These hacks are powerful tools, but they're not magic wands. They work best when combined with solid financial habits like paying your bills on time and keeping your debt levels low. So, what's your next move? Which of these hacks are you going to try first? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty more financial tips and tricks coming your way. Until next time, this is William signing off. Here's to your financial success.